Hello friends, myself Siddharth Joshi, Assistant Professor LJ Institute of Physiotherapy Ahmedabad. Today's topic is effect of electric shock. It is very important topic for physiotherapists because in two ways it is frequently asked in university exam also and in clinical practice. If someone get electric shock, then what are the effect will happen and how to manage this particular position or particular situation, one should be very particular with that. So let's start today's topic, effect of electric shock. Following a mild shock, the victim may be frightened and get some pain. The respiratory and the heart rate may be increased and the subject may have breathing difficulty. Whereas following a severe shock, the victim may remain connected to the circuit. There may be a muscular paralysis, fall in blood pressure, ventricular fibrillation, loss of consciousness, cessation of respiration, and cardiac arrest. These are the main problems happen. The cessation of respiration is recognized by lack of respiratory movement and cyanosis, whereas the cardiac arrest can be recognized by the absence or abnormality of respiratory movements, absence of pulse in the carotid artery, and fully dilated pupils. So this may be happen. Now, treatment of electric shock, how to manage that particular position or particular situation. So, in the event of shock occurring, the first step is to disconnect the victim from the contact with the current source. Obviously, the current should be switched off at once, but if there is no switch in the circuit, the victim must be removed from the contact with the conductor. But the rescuer must take care not to get a shock by touching the affected person. Sometimes what happened, other person may also get the shock because they are not taking proper care. So one should be very careful to remove that particular person. The contact with the affected person should only be made by a thick layer of insulated material like wooden stick. After the person is removed, a medical officer is immediately consulted and the following steps should be taken. So we should call ambulance and medical officer will take all the decision, but before he come we should do something. So if the shock is a minor one, the victim is reassured and given rest. The victim may be given water to drink, but hot drink should be avoided as they causes vasodilation and sweating and a further fall in blood pressure. If the shock is more severe, the victim is laid flat in supine a position that the respiratory passage are clear. It should be he or she should be in supine position. The tight clothing should be loosened and plenty of air is circulate to avoid undue warming as it causes vasodilation and increases the sweating. The external heat increases the metabolism and so the demand for oxygen also increases, which is hazardous. Do not give anything in the mouth if the patient is unconscious. There are chances of respiratory problem or breathing problem. If the respiration has ceases, clear the airway and start artificial respiration by mouth to mouth or mouth to nose method and proceed for oxygen administration by bag, ambu bag or mask. In the event of cardiac arrest, start external cardiac massage with mouth to mouth or mouth to nose breathing in the following manner. So it is divided into two parts, whether you are in single person or whether you are in double. If a single person is treating, the patient is laid on the back, either on the floor or on same hard surface with the one extended to open the airways. The operator places his or her hands on top of the other on the patient's lower sternum and commences forceful rhythmic compressions at a rate of 60 to 100 per minute. The operator, after every 15 chest compression, is intercepts two chest expansion, either through mouth to mouth or mouth to nose ventilation, until the face mask and bags are available. Now, if two persons are available, in this case the same procedure is followed like the single operator handling, except one operator giving chest compression, which is interseparated by mouth to mouth or mouth to nose breathing by the second operator after every 5 chest compression. So it is very simple. In the events of respiratory failure or cardiac arrest, it is essential to call for medical help immediately. But no delay should be made in starting the cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Means you just call the ambulance, and when ambulance come, in between that time remains, you should start the treatment at your point of view, whatever you understand. So these are the treatment of the electric shock.